Hi, IronFury here, and this is going to be an update. It's been a while. Yeah, obviously if I'm doing an update video after about, 5 months, then there's gotta be a reason for it. Yeah, there's a few of those. There's definitely a few of those. Okay, and reason number one, well, I originally had a controller that I used to record all my games, and it's the only way I'm recording games, because if you think I'm going to play on a keyboard, you're fucking crazier than I am. I don't play well on a keyboard. Not anymore. I used to be a wizard at it, but no, I don't play well on a keyboard. I like a controller. I'm old-fashioned that way. Yeah. The key word, though, is I had a controller. And it exploded into a million pieces. Okay, not a million pieces. It was more like 3. But it broke apart. And I literally mean it broke apart. It was flimsy plastic. It originally cracked a little bit. You could still use it. Then eventually that cracked piece got bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually just right apart. It was terrible. The sound effect of the controller breaking would be like if you had a crab and you just snapped it in half, and you know, all the little mechanical insides. That's a stupid analogy. The point is, the controller was broken. So I couldn't do any, recordings or anything. Couldn't record nothing. So I eventually did get a replacement controller for it, which means, oh good, that means what am I doing here? I should be doing more videos. But then problem 2 comes along. Not too long after I got the controller, the headset broke. So now I don't have a microphone. And unless the audio on this video here is somehow splendiferous, then chances of me doing any kind of narrations with this are slim to none. And trust me, I already tried to do a video of this before, and the audio, while okay, not good enough for, LPs or IronFury plays or whatever you particularly want to call them. Yeah. So until I get a new microphone or a headset, hopefully I can get one for cheap, those are on hold. I can still do one-offs, but, they're going to have to be without audio, which, hey, some people like that. Some people like just watching me play games without me blabbing on about nothing, and then the hoopla and the rambling and the craziness, and you get the joke. Some people like that. Anyway. And then there's reason number 3, which kind of goes into reason number 1 and reason number 2. I'm a terrible procrastinator. Terrible. Terrible. It's plagued me all my life. But part 3 of Hook video portion is already done. Hook is already recorded. So in the time period in which my controller was broken and the headset was still good, I could have finished Hook. But quite frankly, I'm lazy. I'm a terrible procrastinator. I just didn't feel like doing it. Well, that's partly true. I actually did do attempts to record the narration for Hook Part 3, but the microphone was still kind of crappy at that point. The microphone would skip a little bit, but it was nothing that I couldn't just edit out, and just kind of leave silent and space enough to sound semi-natural or anything like that. I like talking with my hands while I'm on the webcam. I don't know why. I love doing it. I can't. Okay. So, yeah. As I was saying, I could have done it, if only I had the patience and, and not procrastinating. It probably would have been done by now. But it's not, and I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you the facts. You guys are generally good enough to me that you don't get too mad about this kind of stuff, which I don't know why, but you don't. So, hopefully, I'm going to run into money soon, because some of you might know, if you pay attention, my birthday was not too long ago, and I still might get birthday money. I'm not making any promises, but I might get some birthday money. Just saying. Stop with the hands. Anyway, I love this webcam. It don't love me, though. I'm not a very pleasant person to look at. But, as I was saying, now this is terrible looking. I should probably shave it, but it itches. Anyway, before I just start going into, random bullshit that I shouldn't be going into. So yes, IronFury Plays is on a small hiatus. If it wasn't obvious by the fact that I wasn't doing nothing for the past couple months, then it should be now. The cool thing though about my headset being broken, I'm going to try and find a little bit of a silver lining in this, is that for those of you, well, no, none of you knew, because I never said anything about it, because I didn't think it was anything that needed to be said. But, my previous headset was a USB headset, which you're probably thinking, well, what's the problem? Well, the problem was, since it was a USB headset, I couldn't record audio at Camtasia, because that's what I use sometimes. For some stuff, I just use the recorder that's built into the emulator, which, like, for example, with the NES emulator that I use, there's a built-in recorder, which NES games come out great. Same with Sega games. I have the built-in recorder for Sega games, too. But, anyway, before I go on a tangent. But now that I don't have a USB headset anymore, I'm going to try and get one that, does the regular cables and all that, so that I can start recording with Camtasia again, if I can. But, that means I could do a little more. I can do a little more stuff and still have audio. There's actually a project I want to do in the future. I'm not going to make any promises, because, let's be honest, I am a horrible procrastinator anyway. And usually when I make promises to do something, it either takes 3 years to do it, or it never happens at all. So, I'm not going to promise anything. I'm not even going to reveal what I'm talking about either. I'll only reveal some of it. Some of you might know the engine known as Super Mario Bros. X. You would know about it if you are subscribed to one Mr. Around the Wheel. That's the only connection I'm going to make. But there's something involving that I want to do. But nothing is final yet. Nothing. Again with the hands. Okay, stop. Stop. Anyway. I might not even upload this because this is becoming too silly. But as I was saying, okay, I'm just going to find new reasons to be goofy. But, yeah. This leaves open some possibilities, is what I'm trying to say. So if I get a new headset that's not a USB headset, I might be able to do more. Anyway, before I just ramble on anymore, I'm going to let you guys go from here. I'm actually babysitting my step-cousin. So, I should probably make sure he's not on fire or something. Anyway, take care.